Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willoughbound Journals, and today I have a flip through of these two vintage French fabric and lace journals that were part of this collection that I have been sharing over the past couple of days. So I did a flip through of these two first, and then I did a flip through of these ones yesterday. As you can see, they all have different covers, different sizes, different design, different colors. And usually when I do a collection of journals, I will do like the same layout, the same types of ephemera, same papers, and this time I went for a different method, and because all the covers are different, I made them all individual. So some of the papers overlap here and there, but they all have their own individual layout and ephemera, which is so cool. So let's have a look at these covers. These are the two smaller journals in the collection. This one has a beautiful green fabric, velvet, with the lace. I just love the effect, the look of this lace over the top of that stunning green color. The contrast is beautiful. And this one I had fun layering all these different types of lace, and I especially love this one. It's got so much texture, and it's the focal point for me on this journal, even though we do also have the beautiful flowers. So this one I tried to make a bit more yellow themed. This one I tried to make a bit more green themed. Let's start with a flip through of this one. So it has a vintage ledger lining the cover with the beautiful green ledger. Then we have an antique letter to start us off with that beautiful, beautiful script. A vintage French ledger page. We have some music paper. All of it is authentic vintage French. This one is one of those large letters, and most of the letters are antique, and most of them are double-sided as well. So I love putting letters into envelopes like this. A interactive pocket there. Love, love, love. Vintage ledger page, got some vintage French document page, a whole bunch of different coffee dyed papers, vintage French book page, a doily, a lovely, lovely antique envelope. This is one of my napkin bags, so you can place something inside that pocket with the Eiffel Tower on the front. I love the script. Another French ledger page there. And this one is a vintage French seed packet. We have got another antique letter and a piece of vellum. Music paper. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but that is actually green. All of this is in green writing and green there, so that's why I put it into this green journal. We have a tag, a floral tag, this gorgeous page here. I was born in September, so I got a whole bunch of these. I think they're called like French agenda pages, and they were selling them by month, so all of the January pages together, all the February pages together. So I ended up getting the September pages, and there was a page for every single day in September. Love that. This is a vintage French postcard, and look at the back of that. Isn't that lovely? Just stunning. I love it when you can actually write on the back of a postcard, and then you can put like your own photos on there or tell your own story there. Love this France stamp. Got an antique letter folded over here. Look at that. Look at all of that script and text. Another tag here. Again, this is that green paper. It's really not showing up. It's quite a vibrant green on camera. Maybe there's too much light or too much in shadow, one or the other. Another letter there. A French wine label. These are so cool. I'm getting down to my last ones of these now, so I'm kind of holding on to those. Flipping through to the other side here. I love papers like this. I love. I used so many pages like this in my book that I have been working on, where I just use pages that mean something to me, that are really special to me, where they're vintage or antique, but they're still just blank. They've got little blemishes here or there though, to show that they are old papers and pre-loved, pre-used, but then I get to add my story onto these pages. I get to collage on them, I get to write on them, I get to put photos on them, and I don't know, there's just something better about that for me than just putting it on any old paper. This is the paper I love, this old paper. So I used a lot of vintage and antique papers, as well as, what's it called? Book pages, like vintage book pages, the blank ones where you get the end papers. I loved using those because of course I could just use plain blank paper, but I love ones that have meaning to me. So vintage antique papers and book papers. Love, 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 love. Anyway, so that's me. I love putting those into these journals. Of course, I know most people tend to love pages like this that have something on it with the text and the different fonts, and this one is just stunning. Look at that letter. Oh my goodness. But I actually really like it when I get the blank paper where it still has something on there, like maybe one word or a little bit of text here or there, but that I can still make the use of it. Because with this type of paper, as much as I love it, I can't really use it other than admire it or turn it into a tag where therefore I could use the tag on the back. It's beautiful. I love looking at it, but for me, I love papers that are beautiful as well as that I can write on the back of or actually use. So yeah, that is this journal. Love, love, love. And then we have this mini yellow one. So we've got this gorgeous fabric on the inside, and start us off one of my tags with a yellow butterfly and a beautiful vintage French seed packet with these beautiful, beautiful yellow flowers, and some vintage French document page, some antique letter, another one, this again, this is the type of page I like, where you still have all this blank paper, but there's something interesting still on it, so that you know it is, vintage antique French. Another gorgeous little letter there. I was able to use more of the smaller pieces in this journal because, the other ones, you often have to do some offcuts and that kind of thing. So in this one, I tried to use more of the smaller pages, so the letters actually look quite large in this kind of journal, whereas in the larger journal they look smaller. Again, this one, just a vintage notebook page. Love, love that. One of my tags, some more of my tags, one with a flower, one with a butterfly, and we have got a beautiful antique letter, all different layers happening here. So fun. Going through to the other side. Again, you can see they've all got their own unique character. Some have a few more embellishments than others. Some have a few more blank pages, just so there's, different options to suit different styles. Another floral tag here. This has Vintage French Dictionary in the background. And then this one's one of my collage tags with the stamps. And then this one has, it takes up the whole page, but it's one of those letters. I believe every one of my journals in this collection has one of these large folded up letters. A lot of them have 2, some of them have 3, some of them might even have 4, because the ones where I did embellish a lot more, I just chucked in a lot of different things. So here are these 2 journals to complete this vintage French fabric and lace journal collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing those flip throughs a bit more in depth. And like I said, these are now available in my Etsy shop, Willow Bound Journals. The link is down below. And hopefully one of these is one that you might have fallen in love with, because I love the idea that, we all have different tastes, right? We all have different sizes that we prefer. We all have different colors that we like. Some of us like more of the grungy type, some more of the clean floral type, some like more embellished, some like a bit less embellished. So yeah, I really wanted to go for variety in this one, and something for everyone, and as well like the different sizes and the different amount of embellishments. There's different price points, hopefully to suit everyone as well. But these were just a delight to make. Like I said, these were more than 2 years in the making. I had this in my head as a vision for a collection, and it's just so great to have finally finished this collection, and I really hope you enjoyed seeing them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.